everyone is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life thinking that it is stupid. Albert Einstein. So when a boy who's not good at math is pushed to the bottom of a mathematical tree, being told to climb, even if he cannot do so as easy as the others around him, we cannot write one person off for the lack of ability in a subject as society often does. If you put that very same fish in the ocean, he can swim further and faster than the monkeys climbing the tree that the fish found impossible to conquer. Just as a boy may have his own ocean, whether it be English or things that school does not accurately mark, no child is ever stupid. In grade school, I was that fat kid with glasses who never excelled in classes. I just sat there while time passes by, barely getting 60, sitting in my seat, watching friends get gold stickers while I felt defeat. They called me dumb, they laughed, they joked, so many left notes on how I can't do better, so I listened. I became the person they thought I was. In high school, now I'm a loser. My grades dropped further, bottoming in academic math, getting 50s in science, being told I'm compliant by teachers. I was just never good enough in grade. So this is for those who are told you're dumb, stupid, and those degrading names. You're told you'll never reach your dreams of riches or fame. Be pushed for acceptance with them, the in crowd. You will never be on par. You will never be the same. Slowly your dream torn to pieces, thinking you will never be that doctor, lawyer, or teacher, that you should not even try. Just give up. But I say you can't. I say too many people will be mentally destroyed and crushed just because you were told you were too dumb to give up. So this became your reality. You see, we must prove them wrong, even when it's hard to do. Those nights staring at a textbook for hours and hours, trying to make sense of the functions and equations, not understanding anything, as we were braille to the side and trailing my fingertips across the page, my mind was still filled with pain and rage, giving way to the idea of giving up, creating a slippery slope inside my head. First, a failed test. Then the university I dreamed of since I was 12 years old will no longer accept me, stuck on welfare, wasting rent money and alcohol to wash away my sorrows, evicted, worth nothing, becoming the one thing I most feared. A boy who grew in age and size, but to never become a man. In grade 11, an English teacher told me different. She told me, don't listen to those who push you down. If you listen, you let them win. In a class of 32, it might as well have been a million, for it felt no different. I cannot get up from the weight of self-loathing they gave to me. All it takes is one person to change. One compliment, you give a person a brand new life. You see, I say thank you, but she simply replies, that's why I became a teacher. Now, 2 years later, I not only got early acceptance to one school, but every school I applied to. So don't mind me if I do a happy dance today, graduate prom, or jump for joy the day I had a career of my dreams, because against all your false odds, I made it. Now I will show the world that I proved them wrong, for when you succeed and show it, you show other people that it is possible with the so-called idiots and unintelligent losers that we can succeed against all odds as well. It is time for us to accept our duty and show people, yes, we are different, but it's those differences that make us winners. We must carve a safe passage and people to follow and maybe, just maybe, change the world one textbook at a time. I'm a slam poet. My name is Scherle. I'm actually a first-year student, just a little freshman. And I was talking to Anika the other day, and we decided that grace does not define yourself. So I did a little poem because I'm angry about being a poor kid going to university. Everybody goes through it, you know, that ramen noodle life. And so this is what I came up with. When I was a boy, I used to smile. I smiled like life was perfect because that's all I thought it was. That's all I knew it was. I smiled until I grew, and as I grew taller, my smile grew smaller. You see, doctors don't understand the correlation of a kid who gets more depressed as they get taller. The taller that you are, the farther you might fall. So now I spend most nights curled up in a ball wishing I was small. Doctors offer me pills, but my depression is a development of my surroundings. The government calls it middle-class poverty, where I don't have enough food in the fridge. Of course, the government doesn't give a shit because of the class that I've barely fallen. In my bank account, I have $17.22 in 3 days to make it to my next paycheck. I have to buy dinner, lunch, and breakfast, so twice the deal pizza on Rice Road and Welland costs $7.90 for an extra large pepperoni pizza, and that will last me for the 3 days. But then it also costs $5 to get there and back to Brock, or $3.50 to get to my honey. And honey, I adore you. So people don't understand why it doesn't make sense for these poor kids who drop out, like the government waves a 30% tuition flag off in front of our face, but we can never reach it. We have to go out of our way to grab it. And then when we finally do, they throw grades on us. You see, I'm a 75% average kid who occasionally gets C's and reaches for B's and hope that he can get an A. That's all we ever were. That's all we will ever be. You see, there is always somebody better, so why can't we level the playing field? Why can't we have a pass-or-fail system where you're good enough? If you're good enough, you can do great. So why can't the people in the middle range try to claim great to the top and the people at the top laughing at the bottom be at the same level? Why can't we all just be happy with passing? Thank you.